Alright. Normal. Alright.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
It's time for a new journey! I already have an idea of what I want to do. Let me look at all these really quick. Okay, so I want intelligence. How high can
If I can't save your body, I must at least save your brain.
Temperament. Charm, I think is what I want. Perception. Yes, I think this is what I want. Let's look at my skills here. I do it like that. Yeah, okay. So I want high medical, because I'm going to be a doctor.
You wrote that paper on breeding a cystipig with 30% more tumors. You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
Perfect. These two. Is there one that's like a doctor or no? Not really. There's one that gives you medical though, right? Medical technician. Perfect.
I hope you're comfortable with needles.
Male. Base. That looks like a doctorly face. Whoa, there's some crazy eye colors here. Perfect. Can I make his nose smaller? His mouth a little bigger? His eyes a little bigger too? Perfect. And what does his cheeks do? Oh, it gives more cheek definition. That's fine. I like that. Alright, hairstyle. Let's go through them quickly. Wow, I'm just kidding. Is there like a... Um, 30, okay. Man, they do not really have much facial hair, do they? So, alright. The hairstyle doesn't actually fit him, I don't feel like. I don't know, I don't like his face. As funny as that sounds. Okay, let's see. Forehead. That's horizontal, I wanted vertical. That goes out for some reason? Oh, it's forward vertical. Oh, doesn't he just look like the most Karen guy you've ever done seen? His eyes are weird. I should change the color. How do I do that? Face. Eye color. There we go. How come there's not like an eyebrow color? Here we go. Just makes the skin sag. I think he's pretty young. No scars. Alright. His name is Dr. Goodman. Dr. Goodman. Next. Perfect. So, I should be alright with long guns, and then the rest of this is just hack. Okay. Next.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Skip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site.
All right.
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land.
Okay.
Look, all the colonists are counting on you.
Yep. Ow. Ugh.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in Law's name? Is that him?
Ooh.
Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
That's
Oh
not
well,
good.
no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Man, that's some really
Hawthorne
red
won't
blood.
mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Yeah, that is a pretty bad way to go. Alright, so I chose to do medical because the last time I played this game I went full in on combat, didn't even do any charming or persuasion or whatever, so I never even really got any of the good, like, stuff. And I remember there was a lot of stuff where I was like, man, medical probably would be useful here when I played a long time ago. So I decided to, you know, play it as a medical person. And I'm Dr. Goodman, so I gotta be a good man, right? Hello, little friend. Oh. I don't think they can see me. What are you gonna do if you see me? Huh. Nothing. I didn't think so, because I don't have any weapons. That was weird. Cough, cough. Is someone in need? Ow.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Are you okay?
You, come, you've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, well, that stings.
Sit still. I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Ah, whatever. How are you feeling?
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right?
I honestly
Just
don't know.
barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What we do? You're hiding in a cable. Okay. What are you doing out here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I've got a better idea. Give me the gun and I'll go help get it out.
Okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community.
Got it.
Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay. What's the... FOV seems so weird. $120 FOV is weird. Yeah, let's go back to 90. I've never played this game on computer before. I played it on PlayStation. Is that it?
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
I also never played the DLC, so I'm excited to try those. I also want to use that more. I didn't really use it last time. Hello. Got him. Okay. Didn't I have really good... Oh, no, I had hacking, not lockpicking. It was a while ago that I played this game. Look at my guy, Dr. Goodman. Handsome little son of a gun. Bad guy. You got a gun? Punch! Oh, dang it. There you go. Where did that first guy go? There he is. Yeah, I like the VATS more in this game than like Fallout, because it feels like I'm actually doing something in this game when I use the time dilation or whatever. So I'm gonna kind of probably focus on using that. Hello.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Okay.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators.
Landing violators.
Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
The phone of your teammates hold up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Do Spacer Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Good for you.
Here we go.
Miscreant. I love that word. Please stop. Cool, 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 cool.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Miscreant. Let's check the ship out.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Sounds cool.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
Okay.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion.
I didn't take
Failure
anything.
to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I'm not gonna misappropriate anyway.
I
Anything?
detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence.
But I didn't do anything.
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is something supposed to happen?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Aw. Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay, but I'm not Hawthorne. Hawthorne is dead.
I understand. You are speaking metaphorically. You wandered outside the ship and experienced a permanent, life-changing encounter. The old you is dead. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend felicitations and congratulations on your life-changing experience.
You don't understand. My name's Dr. Goodman.
I understand. You are going undercover with an alias. I will update my discretion protocol accordingly. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I love I found a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
But I'm not Captain Hawthorne. Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Wow, I leveled up. Okay. I should probably level up my ranged weapons to at least level 10 for these. And then the rest I'm going to throw into tech. Yes. What does science do? Ooh. Plasma weapons. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got a perk point. Ooh, max meter. I think I'm gonna do that one, even without looking at the other ones. I think that'll just be useful for... Oh yeah, it's a lot longer.
If your equipment is in need of repair or... I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Sorry, I just thought. This consider yeah, it's a long gun, okay. Okay, okay, I remember that. Open says me.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Really? After I patched up your friend?
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Gotcha. Take care. I don't remember ever using a shotgun in this game. It looked kind of small for a shotgun. Hello.
Gonna find you! Come out,
Uh-oh. Shotgun kind of sucks. Probably why I didn't use it. Hello. Compass. Sold for 25 cents. What was that sound? I couldn't tell if these guys were marauders or not.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Huh?
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium?
No.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Dr. Goodman.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Are you not worried of falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Who do I talk to? About the power regulator.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Doctor. Depends on the work. You offer me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
I'm sure you'll figure something out. Excuse me. Hello. Anything in this house? Oh, this is that guy's house. Oh, that's why this thing sucks. It's broken. Got it. That makes a little bit more sense. Why was I looking straight down?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler. Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Got it. Barbershop. Hello. Doctor.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
That's not very nice.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
I'm looking to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
The vicar?
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism, like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
You don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
I've got some questions.
Go ahead.
What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? thoughtful-looking fellow stares out of his office most hours.
Seem pretty enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Sounds exhausting.
As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
Alright. Let's check out the sick house and see if there's any way I can help the plague. I am a doctor, after all. Rosemary
I
Kwan.
appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I've got some training. I could take a look.
Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be. Let's see if there's anyone else with the... He's dead. Might as well just take what's on him. Yeah.
Company ammo! That's odd. Better take a look.
Alright, you...
Put him down! Sir, take him down! What was that?
The heck is going on right here?
Waste the company ammo!
Carry on.
Carry on. Alright. Let's go take a look around the town before I start doing anything serious. Cantina, huh?
The latest report?
Only the part that said...
Hello.
I don't know you.
I don't know you either. I'm Dr. Goodman.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here is a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I just felt, I want to talk to Reed.
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
I should go. Oh, this guy's got a name.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
Edgewater?
Edgewater, Jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I think you've had a little too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
Injury? You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
It sounds like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I'll leave you be. I can't fix his arm? That seems weird. Okay. General store. Hello.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix a ship. You know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Okay, let's see what you got to sell then.
Music to my ears.
Mostly I just want to sell stuff to you. I do have junk. Alright, see you around, I guess. Oh, holy night, the dawn should be light. Hello.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions?
Tossball?
The quickest way out of town?
I'm looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
And why is that?
Marauders are about.
Yeah.
Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you.
Oh.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Oh, okay. Why would a vicar be after a banned book?
I just want to keep the writing out of laymen's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I'll need to know more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay. Town leader.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
I kind of want to look around before I go into this door.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me. Damn. Always thought he was made of sturdy stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plague? Ah, shit. I had some of this salt tuna.
You moron.
Hello? Anyone in need of medical attention? There's a workbench here.
Wish we had some better rations.
We should keep our voices down.
Doc Mabel Burgess. Murder of company workers in good standing, vandalism, and unlicensed practice of medicine on serious criminals. Destruction of company property. Murder of company workers in good standing. Unauthorized use of medical supplies. Murder of company workers. Theft, unauthorized use of medical supplies. Hello?
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice.
Cool.
The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
If you need help with your Marauder problem, I'm here for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Okay.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
I've got some questions for you if you don't
As
mind.
long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
So who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Dale serve Spacer's Choice.
Who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Sorry, I haven't really paid much attention. Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head.
You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas B. Wells.
Never mind. Oh, okay, so it's just the same things. Got it.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
At least you got your health.
This is a house I can open.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Everything healthier.
Hello?
Whoa,
Did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick.
So you are sick?
Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I got some questions.
Do what I can.
I assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Can't you just go buy medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
That's horrible.
It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger and younger than mine.
I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
I'll think about it.
Making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Excuse me? Who are you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law-breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Also, what the heck is this? Can I... Wish I could fix that. That's annoying. So can I actually turn in Hawthorne, or like Abernathy?
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
There he is. Sedation, forgery, conspiracy, commits conspiracy, unlicensed medical practices, and destruction of board property.
Interesting jumpsuit you've got. And by interesting, I mean suspiciously reminiscent of contraband.
Oh, I don't actually know what that means. Trash. I like how I'm walking down a dark alley without any hesitation. Alright, I guess it's probably time to actually go in here. I'm standing on your conveyor belt. Ooh, a vending machine. Alright, let's go up.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this with us. Grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's...
Seems we've got a guest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just... old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Dr. Goodman.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
You say mostly abandoned. What do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people would take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Oop. Okay. Bravati is my favorite companion, by the way. Just thought I'd say that before.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Huh?
You got a minute? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I already talked to him. I met the vicar. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Yeah, this is the vicar.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean. Yeah, huh?
You mentioned something I wanted to ask about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah. Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it needs fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Let's get back. Let's get back to it. Hey, Vicar, a long time no see.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
No.
Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
We already did. I haven't found your book yet.
Please, get it.
Okay, I will. Sorry about that book. Care to tell me why?
A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large, though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
Probably wanted to know or talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do?
Cut off the power to Adeline's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adeline's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Okay. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what you're, seriously, that's what you're selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
Platitudes about enjoying work. Have you looked around here lately?
Have you? These people need something, anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them.
Yeah, just get going. Let's go. Oh yeah, this is broken, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I should go and fix this. Alright, at least see if I can. Where was that again? I think it was over here, wasn't it? Yeah, here it is.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens. Something you need?
Oh, okay. Apparently she doesn't want to talk about anything. Repair. Shutty gun. Ooh, I have insufficient parts. Do I have anything?
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take stuff. I mean, I did, but... Bread noodles. I'm also just curious to see what's in your house. Now that I know that it is your house.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
No, I'm fine.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
I'll leave it to it.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
Okay, apparently she likes flowers.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare. If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
Okay.
Yeah, huh?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Okay.
Nice.
I got a helmet. Oh yeah, I turned off helmets. I forgot about that. Whee! One last search. Indomonte. Note from Indomonte. Wouldn't let me keep her, but oh wait, hold on. First entry. Left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I guess to goodbye at the platform and ask her if she'll ever see her again. Both knew. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, as I'll look up and think of you. They wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her to love, perhaps more than I would. Make time. Party. They tell me her birthday will be set. A date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. Okay. Open last entry. Sat up last night reading through the Young Spectre's Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. I reckon I'll take the next volume into work. At the meat cannery, there's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing. Yeah. Unused office in the cannery, huh? I thought I had a name. Loose lips, pink slips. Oh, they make the tuna out of sprat meat, I guess. Unused. Unused office, huh? Yeah! Oh, if I did that, I probably would die, right? Emerald Vale region is powered by Spacer's Choice geothermal. Okay. I feel like an office would be on the second floor. Hello. Ew. Ew. Ah. Phyllis Granger. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me to not report his death quarterly. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Okay. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get the medical privilege. It's a start. Messages. Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medical medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly okay. Ooh. Shh. Mills Granger.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot? I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes, or right away, or thank you.
I'll let you get back to work. What was that? Codex. Logs. Loot. Here it is. Young Spacer's Guide to Medical Engineering, Volume 2, a dense technical primer. Okay. Reed Thompson, Alpha Administrator. Symptoms of infection now have reached critical mass. I've instructed our staff to transform the old domicile in the district. Okay. Nothing too crazy interesting. Apparently I don't have any junk. Okay. I don't have any energy ammo either, apparently. Alright, which way do I go? Actually, I kind of want to do Vickers stuff first. So... which way is the best way out? Guess I cannot check, but I guess I'll go out this way. Okay, went out the right way.
Here we go! That's the last of them!
I have a reason for breaking into there? Probably not, so I will not.
Here we go! Nice one!
Gotcha. Don't have much heavy ammo. Oh, I forgot I leveled up. Perfect, 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 perfect. What the heck are these? I got my head stuck. I got a phony pony, he's made out of snow. He's not a real pony, but he doesn't know. Yup. Yup. I don't think there's any enemies over there, is there? I don't know, I'm just gonna shoot it. Oh, will I reload real quick? Excuse me. Man, I was just really bad this time. Probably because I'm using the revolver, but it's cool. I gotta use the revolver. It's cool. Stun Baton. I got a lot of these suits of armor. Lots of these suits of armor. Speaking of which, take off the helmet from her too, or no? Can I take it off? Okay. Messages. I don't care. Overhaul power helmet, huh? What does that look like? I guess I could put it on Parvati. Parvati. Just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate the Edgewater Cannery to it's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop, the community center. Yeah, but scriptures tell us, okay. Book collection, I can't bear to depart with it. Don't want those books molding in some contraband locker, so I'll stash them. Okay. Decent way. Do 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 do. Hello, hello.
Here we go!
Thank you. I'm a doctor, not a rocket scientist. I thought this was a laser pointer or something. Oh my gosh, it scared me. Owie. Grenade launcher? That seems kind of cool. Kinda want to try a shot of it and see what it does. I'll try it later. Let's go back to Vicar. The plasma cutter.
Heard something inside the walls today.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Uh-huh, I got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want to keep that book, or keep others from reading it. You wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still got your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I can make myself of use to your crew.
Okay. It could be beneficial arrangement. You need to ride out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Sounds good, let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Gotcha. I leveled up. Okay. Look at me with my grenade launcher. Should probably bring that up a little bit. Speed, sprint speed, high maintenance, precision. flaw. I don't know what that is. Base armor rating's kind of nice. Carrying capacity, tech. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That's not bad either. I'll do this one though. What are flaws? I don't know what flaws are. M. Region. Landing site. I want to get Vicar on my side before I go and talk to the people. Actually, I might be done for a little bit. After I look at this stuff. Breakdown. Tinker. Oh, you can upgrade the damage of stuff? Huh. So if I just... How many times can I do this? I probably should have saved before I did this. I could become a grenade launcher boy. Baba booey.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Okay.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine.
Okay.
Alex installed it himself.
Okay.
Right before he died.
Okay.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I'll be back.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Can I get Vicar on my team if I just leave? Nope.
If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
How do you take off helmets for characters? Hold on. How do you take off companion helmets? Outer Worlds. It was one of the first things. Oh, okay. Apparently a setting for it in here. Boom. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna teleport or fast travel here, save, and then be done for a little bit. Wanna eat something and what's not. Oh. I thought I was streaming.